Hello and welcome to Crypto News. Today, January 23rd, 2025, the top crypto news is as follows. We will start with our ETFs and go to January 21st, when BlackRock's spot Bitcoin ETF had inflows worth $661.9 million, closing the day with $802 million in total inflows. However, on January 22nd, over 50% of the ETFs did not make any moves at all, while those that did were mainly selling, resulting in outflows of $95 million. Nevertheless, I want to highlight Mr. Larry, the CEO of BlackRock, who stated that Bitcoin could reach $700,000 per coin. Specifically, the CEO of BlackRock, Mr. Larry Fink, appeared in an interview at the World Economic Forum conference in Davos to discuss the future of digital currencies and Bitcoin. He explained that Bitcoin could potentially reach $700,000. He specifically mentioned that if you are concerned about inflation in your local currencies or fear economic or political instability in your country, you could use an international instrument like Bitcoin to address those concerns. Thus, Bitcoin could reach $700,000. While we agree with Mr. Larry's reasoning, we cannot make predictions about its price movement. And another nice statement comes from the CEO of Goldman Sachs, who basically said that Bitcoin is not an infinity for the dollar, and specifically said that he sees Bitcoin as a herd mentality and in no way a competitor to the dollar. From our statements, we'll move on to our ETFs and we'll go to Bitwise, who might want an ETF for Dogecoin. Specifically, the crypto index fund manager Bitwise submitted a registration filing in Delaware for a potential Dogecoin fund. It's nothing official, however, we may have an ETF for Dogecoin in the crypto market. And from our ETFs, we're going to move on to options, as well as the CME website, which reminds us that XRP and Solana futures may start running in February. Specifically, this right here is the website that basically says futures for Solana and XRP could start on February 10th, please. So we're waiting to see if that applies and what kind of traffic they have. And as we got caught up in the Solana matter, we'll go to Coinbase, who finally, after 21 to 48 hours, managed to correct all the inaccurate transactions on the Solana network. And in many cases on the exchange, he was asking the public to cancel their trades and resubmit them to the network because they were completely stuck. Now, let's say that the reason why Solana, as a network under operation, is put in that way is obviously Trump's meme coin, which has weighed very heavily on its network. However, it is positive news for the Solana network in that it is managing to make money that way. For example, Solana's DEX have very much outperformed Ethereum's DEX. And for January, Solana DEXs have done $196.26 billion in volume, while for the same period, Ethereum DEXs have done just $61.33 billion in volume. And it's not just Solana's DEXs that are making money. It's obviously their validators as well, in that Solana's validators have made over $25 million thanks to the fees they get from the Trump and Melania meme coin. So the whole Solana network is happy. And now that Solana, we're going to go to the second largest currency in the crypto market, which doesn't seem to be doing too well internally. We're getting angry at Ethereum that a key Ethereum developer is leaving for AI amidst concerns about power. Specifically, on January 21st, a prominent developer of the Ethereum core team, Mr. Eric Connor, announced his departure from the Ethereum community after Vitalik rejected calls for a change in leadership and claimed sole authority over the Ethereum Foundation. What's been happening in the last few days within Ethereum is that there have been too many voices erupting, essentially saying that the Ethereum Foundation is stagnant and not performing too well in terms of Ethereum's growth. At this point, I would say they're not too far off the mark. 2 years and 140 days ago, we had the merge where Ethereum transitioned from proof of work to proof of stake. Since then, the only significant milestone completed is the first phase. So far as we know, we are about halfway through the second phase, yet there has been no comprehensive update on what exactly is going on inside Ethereum. So that's exactly why there have been these voices saying that the Ethereum Foundation isn't doing too well, so maybe there needs to be a second source of power for Ethereum to function. Yet Mr. Vitalik went on X and said in very, very simple terms that the only person who decides the leadership at the Ethereum Foundation is him and no one else. From ETH, we're going to move on to Uniswap, which in very, very simple terms, we're learning that version 4 of Uniswap will start rolling out this week. Basically, and we'll see what new things he brings to the table, and of course it may affect the price of Uniswap. Not sure, but there is a possibility as there is a new version coming out. For our last news of the day, we're going to go to Tornado Cash as well, which essentially a district judge for the 2nd District of Texas ordered the reversal of an earlier court decision upholding sanctions on cryptocurrency miner Tornado Cash. Because Tornado Cash is a 100% centric protocol, nobody controls it, so you can't sue somebody. That's why it's very, very important to decentralize our crypto. And to be clear, this is one of the reasons why we need to have decentralized crypto. Let's just say that since this decision right here, the Tornado Cash currency has done 123% in the last 24 hours just. And we're going to go to our beloved crypto market with the picture standing at $101,000. With the price and the crypto market expecting Mr. Paul to come out in 6 days and say what's going on with interest rates. Let's just say we already know that he's probably going to leave them stable. Nevertheless, we want additional statements on the American economy to maybe understand what his next moves are going to be. And that's the top news for crypto. Today, January 23rd, 2025. Let me announce to you in the content that you watched. Is content spoken only for inventive reasons and in daily case from the dangerous advice only investment opinion. Please subscribe to your channel and also a comment which comments can be answered in the next episode. Everybody be well. Good morning.